Welcome to One Expert, 2 minutes, 3 questions for you. And today we have the pleasure of receiving Fabio Belloni from Ticino. He is in business and investment advisory for international companies. Fabio, about 20 years, I guess, in Dubai or so.
Correct.
How was the finance and investment landscape over those years here?
Hello, Frank. Thank you for inviting me for this interview. So the United Arab Emirates are located strategically between the East and the West and have become over the years a global and leading financial hub for the Middle East, Africa and South Asia region. So the financial industry is mainly based from the following components in the UAE. The banks, which have a very strong presence, both domestic and international banks. Islamic finance, which is not for Muslim only, but is based on Islamic ethical foundation. The stock markets, where the UAE has three important stock exchanges: Abu Dhabi market, Dubai Financial Market, and Nasdaq Dubai. The UAE Financial Centers, DFC, Dubai International Financial Center, is a financial free zone based in Dubai, and ADGM, which is an Abu Dhabi global market, as an international financial center for local and regional international institutions based in Abu Dhabi. That's the main pillars of the finance sector in the UAE, actually.
Now, what kind of changes can we expect, or do we have to expect with the current crisis? And is that an opportunity for Swiss companies, or do you think the finance market is gone?
No, actually, I think there is always opportunities in this country. Unfortunately, the Covid-19 had a negative impact on the UAE economy as to the rest of the world countries. However, the government stimulus is there, actually. The gradual easing of the lockdown and the upcoming Expo 2021 will eventually help the economy to revert to the pre-COVID levels, maybe by sometimes in 2021. Swiss companies active in the financial investment sector can definitely take advantage of various government stimulus measures. I just name a few. Various regulatory bodies like Free Zone, the one that I mentioned before, ADGM and DFC, will probably reduce the overall cost of business, and this is very important. But the UAE will also continue to offer advantage of no corporate and personal tax, at least for the next couple of years, due to the situation after the COVID-19. And this is an advantage also in the financial sector. And of course, the government will be encouraging faster growth in the private sector, including banks and financial investment companies. So I'm always positive, honestly, and I've been here for 17 years plus, and there will always be ups and downs, but Dubai will always prove to be resilient.
This is good news. Thank you very much, Fabio. So what would you advise a Swiss company or foreign company coming here? What would you advise for the first steps in this market?
But first of all, Swiss companies active in the financial sector, but not only, can benefit from the Swiss know-how and excellent reputation. We know that Switzerland is very good in private banking and wealth management sector. However, the Swiss companies active in finance, they have to be flexible and understand that the UAE are still in transition between emerging and mature market. And they have to be prepared to sudden exchanges of regulation, which can happen very often in the UAE. So I recommend to be flexible and to establish from the beginning also the correct company structure. And last but not least, actually, it's very important to understand the local culture and habits, which often do not match with the Western traditions. So you can also read a book which can recommend about the cross-cultural considerations between the West and the Gulf.
Excellent. Those were the words of our expert today. Stay tuned for our next series next week, and all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.